they said embarrassing there, Joe Shannon, and it is an embarrassing result, that. And to get rolled over so convincingly.
Yeah.
That's just another one of those results that Man City fans must be looking at thinking, it's getting worse. It really is. It's getting worse. And tonight's performance on the back of getting, let's be honest, they got overturned against Man United. Right?
Yeah. They got outplayed, outclassed.
Well, tonight, the result will show you all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need to be very careful, City, that their season just doesn't whimper out. Okay, they got 1 foot in the Carabao Cup final, but this is still a competition. When they're on song, they can turn teams over.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to get through knockout stage of the Champions League, but yeah, they want to make sure this isn't a habit that they get into they can't get out of.
Let's go to Gaz. He's a Man City fan. All right, Gaz?
All right, Gaz.
Evening, lads. You okay?
Yeah. Gaz, what's going on at City?
Mate, I'm absolutely disgusted with that performance tonight. Disgusted. Do you know what? I'm going to come out right. There's going to be no excuses here. No, because it was -2. No, because it was a plastic pitch. No, because of the injuries. Do you know what? We've got a set of lads there, and half of them are not bothering at the minute. Alan's not bothering. Foden's not bothering. Play the music. Play the music. Not often I come on here and say this, but I'm not having none of this excuses. Like, we've got no defence and all that. We just played absolutely rub. Do you know what? We could have been 4-0, 4-5-0 at half time. I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get my head round what I was watching.
Gaz.
And do you know what else it is?
Well, Gaz.
When we're going on the attack and the wings, sort that music out. Couldn't put my baby cry on for it. When we're going on the attack and you get on the wings, we just won't cross the ball. We never cross the ball. We always got to try and work our way in the box from the middle of the 18-yard. It's just not happening. And I actually don't think we're not going to win anything now. And I phoned up the week saying we're going to win. Nobody's getting me.
I don't know what's happened because, look, you just went on a bit of a run. Everyone's talking about you back in the title race. Everyone's, looking at Man City again. You're bringing in players and you're thinking, here we go. After Christmas, they're going to kick on like they always do.
But I mean, the thing
I can't believe how flat you are.
The last two games I can go back to was Chelsea at home, and then a couple of days later Brighton at home. We was winning in both of them, and we just couldn't push on for the second goal. That cost us like 4 points straight away, and you just won't cross the ball. Pep was saying in that interview then, we didn't have Doku, we didn't have Savino and all that. But even if they're playing, they don't cross the ball. They won't cross the ball.
Yeah.
We've got a 6 foot.
But you know what? Also, as well, that I agree with that. But also, you always give teams a chance. Whenever I see you play, you're never. I look at Arsenal, and I look at how, as a unit, they defend, and they are so good. You're a shadow compared to them. Defensively, and the way you set up, and the amount of times that they broke Bodø Glimt tonight, right? And they scored from 2 of them. There were other examples where you're leaving 3v2s at the back. It's like, how is this allowed to happen?
It's because our wing backs go up.
Yeah, but surely but then someone. That's Rodri's job, isn't it? Just to sit in there and be the extra body. You can't be exposed like that time and time again.
That's another thing tonight, Rodri. He was Ballon d'Or winner last year, and he did that tonight. Yeah. He's not fit. Since he got that injury, he's not come back the same. He looks sluggish, and that second yellow card proves it when he just dragged him back.
Yeah,
honestly, it was a disgusting performance, mate.
Well, like I said, guys, I don't know how much you heard what I just said there, but you want to make sure that this slump doesn't continue because your title challenge is almost over. I mean, it's for my money.
It's not. It's not over.
It was almost over, mate.
It's almost, but you say it's not over.
No, but there's 7 points behind, mate. Arsenal.
No, but it's still got to go to the Etihad.
Yeah, but Arsenal got to lose 3 games, and Man City got to be perfect. There's no way that's happening. Just no way.
Gay's putting on a Man City shirt from the weekend.
Yep,
that is a massive difference.
It is a huge difference. I agree with that. And,
one player at the back can make a
I agree with that, but I just don't see Arsenal. Arsenal are just too good. They're just too efficient, too strong, too well organised. Every single player's on the same sheet. Every single one. That City team tonight, nowhere near it.
No, miles off it. All right, Gaz, thanks for your call. I'm going to go to Jackie Knuckles. All right, Jack.
All right, Jackster.
Hello, strangers. How are we?
All right, Jack. What's happened?
I've not been too well. I've been a bit poorly the last couple of weeks.
How's the knuckles?
No,
They all right?
No, it's I've got a few stomach issues. I'm waiting to go in hospital actually. So, anyway, we don't want to talk about that because it's a bit proud.
It's bad enough talking about your team.
Oh God, do you know what? I agree with everything Gaz says. Gaz is a great lad. Honestly, that performance tonight was unacceptable from start to finish. Like Gaz said, no excuses about plastic pitches, no excuses about the weather, no
Good
excuses
pitch.
about the injuries.
Good pitch.
But at the end of the day, Jamie, their team cost 49 million, so I believe. Ours was 1.2 billion. Sorry.
Yeah.
We could have gone there. We disrespected that. And, you know, them going forward, they were absolutely superb. You can't be blaming, I mean, I feel sorry for Max Lane because it's his first European game, but he should have put Ake alongside Kuzanov. And I don't understand Pep's thinking, why on earth do you put a right back at left back and a left back at right back? Why? It's ridiculous. The team selections at the moment, same on Saturday at Old Trafford. We've got the run around off them. I'm not making it.
Is he over pepping it again, Jack?
He is. He's overthinking it. He does it all the time.
He's trying to be too clever.
Exactly, and it's not acceptable. And do you know what? Them lads, I know most of them lads, 450 of them went over, don't know them all, but I know a lot of them. Jeff, Andy Fulham, Darren Page, you know, they've travelled all that way for that, and it's cost fortunes. And the club...
Good team, though, Bodø Glimt, Jack.
Oh, Jamie, you're
Oh, they're a good side. They're semi-final of the Europa League last season. Spurs turned them over.
I know.
They're a good team.
Jamie, come on, let's act sensibly.
Tough, that pitch.
There's no way they should get rolled over like that.
Exactly,
there's
Jason.
no way,
it was
mate.
absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I, when it went to 3-0, I just put my head down. I thought, what the hell is going on? We can't continue playing this tippy-tappy football, side to side, back to back. And like Gaz said, the wingers, they're not getting the crosses in. You know, I know
look at Haaland's body language, you know. There was one, I think it was 1-0 at the time. There was a chance to play the ball up to his feet. And they really were protecting him well, actually. I think defensively, the way they set up was stopping that ball in. But his face, I remember his face. He looks so...
He's so frustrated, Jason, because they're not giving him the service that they can give to him. I mean, come on, he's got 1 goal in 8, and that was a penalty. Before that, he was scoring for fun. He's got 20 goals in the Premier League. I just don't know what to think.
You've got to get a ball up to him quickly. I mean, your first instance has got to be, where's Haaland? Do you know what I mean? Players have got to be on the wavelength to be like, right, where is he? As soon as I get the ball, head up, can I find him?
Can go and get pressure?
And if he ain't getting a ball, he should be screaming at midfielders and wingers, get the ball into my feet, get me in behind.
He was furious.
And then, you force a couple, Jack, but they might nod it down the Bodø Glimt centre arse, and then you're at the second ball. When I'm watching Man City, it's sideways possession, sideways come out. And teams just sit in and go, all right, go on then, do that then. We'll just sit on the 18-yard box.
Jamie, what you said last night about the Premier League, a lot of the teams are doing this sideways, backwards, forwards, and it is boring. You know, fair play. I've got to give Arsenal credit. I don't really like them, but at the end of the day, you know, the top of the Champions League, the top of this, they're doing really, really well. Fair play to them. You have to give credit where it's due. I know you two won't like it if they win a few trophies.
No, of course not, but I totally agree.
At the end of the day, you know, they're the best team at the moment, and nobody can deny that. But as far as City go, right, we have only won 1 game since after Christmas when we beat Nottingham Forest. Now, to be honest, I'm really, really worried about Saturday, you know. I really am. I'm just glad Mark Gay's come, and he's got to put Kuzanov next to Mark Gay, and he's got to play...
You've got Wolves at home, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean you're worried about that?
Well, you just don't know.
No, they're playing the right Wolves at the minute, under Rob.
Yeah,
Good team.
They're doing the right...
Good team.
Yeah. Jason, look at tonight. Who'd have expected them to roll us over?
Jack, you know the whole of Bodø Glimt's population fits in the Etihad?
I believe
the first time it'd be full.
I heard that, actually. Yeah, I heard that. But you know what, guys? That's when it's full. Joking. Listen, thanks for letting me on,
Jack,
guys. I've not been on
listen,
for
Jack,
a few weeks.
hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, get well.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.